Yo, welcome to RaddTitan, and today I haven't got Alex, I've got my beautiful wife on the end of there, so hopefully we'll get much more clean angles and better viewing and more close-ups without his retardation stepping in. Today's an important day. It's my first ever repaint piece. This is the XM Thanos. I've had this repainted by the legendary Ian Wilkinson. He's had this for about 5-6 weeks. And this is the first time I'm going to be seeing it in hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to just drag it out of the box, go through each part, set it all up, and then try it. Hopefully the wife will get some good close-ups so you can see it. I thought about doing this for a long time. I nearly sold the piece. I actually did sell the piece, then backed out of the sale, and as a result thought, you know what, I can't part with it, so I'm going to get it repainted and try and have it put to its glory, because the sculpt is really impressive but the paintwork is a little flat. So let's get out and let's see where we are. Let's hope it survived the shipping. XM usually has no problem. Actually, we got this out off camera. That's why I got a nice shade of Red Hawk. So vacuum pack. Okay, so what you have, standard instructions how the book comes, which we know. Haven't got no lazy Susan today, which will make Jenny very pleased. So, let's see how we did. Okay, so what I'll do is first of all I'll pull out. Everything looks perfect so far. I also have a custom head somewhere in here. I think that might be it there. I have to have a look at that before I can smell. Alright, so okay. Let's start off with the base. Alright. Okay. So let's have a look. So I had the base repainted and touched up, so you can have a look there. Give you some of the details, we'll go there. Actually a lot more skulls visible this time, and the paint is a little bit more on the top. You can see sort of moss and sort of watermarks. It's and going around the side as well, the same with the front and the skull. It's a lot cleaner, the teeth are a lot cleaner, the black's a lot cleaner. Looking really good there. Okay?
Boxes in the way.
Yeah, a lot of nice weather in here up the sides, so that's good. It's not as overdone as I expected it to be. It's quite subtle. It's done a good job with that. Yeah, happy with that. Okay. Oh wow. All right. That's a million times better. Gold looks good. It's got quite a lot of specs in there. Got a lot of colours, brass, nice highlight. Put this just on the toes well, then the boots well. Look, good shading all through the boots there. Really nice. Black looks good.
It was too high.
Wait there, let me put it down. There you go. You can do whatever you wish. Yeah, really impressed with that. Super happy with that. can see there where he's, I think this is called like Alcad, whatever it is. It's where basically they spray it like a chrome black, like a thick black, shiny black, and then silver, and then the gold on top of it. And you can see it's all sort of worn, really good sort of usage there. Really, the only problem I had with this was just the sheer fact that it was this one coat of gold. It was one colour. It looked like Christmas gold, you know, untouched, unspoiled, brand new. So I really wanted something where it showed a little bit of the wear and tear, some battle damage on it, some usage. I'm really happy with this as well. He's done the zips a different colour. You know, all the gold seems all different colours, which I'm really pleased with. Let's go on some of these arms. Shading the arms, beautiful. Some of the pictures I saw, it looked like the arms were a different colour to the body, but they're exactly the same. So I'm really pleased with that. Done really well. Again, look at that detail on the glove there. It's beautiful, that glove. Really perfect. All sorts of different colours and worn usage in there. That's beautiful. That's really perfect. I'll put them on the side of you. You can have a good look. So far, Ian, I'm absolutely blown away, son, so well done. Looks so much better in person than it does in your pictures, mate. It's one of the gems.
Nice bicep.
Yeah, you love the arms, don't you, woman? Number 10.
Those ones.
Lots of switch outs on this. Poor guy had to paint so many arms. Each one though. Great. This is one of the gauntlets as well. I actually I lost this. I've lost one of the gems, the green gems. And then poor guy was having a stroke thinking that he'd lost it. I told him no, it's fallen off somewhere.
Where did you lose that?
I don't know, somewhere in this box probably. Somewhere in my room. It's like, it's one of the other gauntlets as well. I'm really happy, look at that. I'll let you go over close so you can see. Last arm. Okay, well, what I think we'll do on the last arm is I will put one of the displays on. So let me go with the arm down. I think we'll start there. The magnet's still good. Arm up. This on the top. Perfect. And then we will go with the hand open. Can you see that okay? So now comes the portraits, which I'll go with first this one. That looks fucking crazy. I am so pumped with how good that looks. Oh wow, this came out great. This was the head I was the least sure about. Look how he's done all the gold on the, it's all more worn.
Can't really see it in the natural light. It's much better.
So you can see I've got like the bleed on the eyes. So you know, this portrait is a little bit more from, you know, some of the earlier stuff. You know, this is a bit more, you know, sort of infinity, you know, where his eyes are sort of glowing. It's got that piercing. You can almost see the pupils are like a white, and then they glow off a little bit of yellow, and then the red bleeds onto the eyes. It's done a really good job of that gold as well, as all these different shades of gold in there now. So when you stick it on top, you can see just how, you know, I'm really happy with the skin tones as well. It's much more accurate to, you know, some of the comics. You know, it's not really the dark purple of Ron Lim's art. It's a bit more Starlin. It's a little bit more Hackman. It's a little bit more Jimmy Chung. It's it's just mixed up. You know, it's just a little, the colour wise is just absolutely perfect. Get some of these other heads out of it. Oh, they look great. What a great job he did on these eyes here. Really happy with the skin tones, it's exactly what I wanted, like exactly. And then you have, if I remove this one, and we go with the other, again it's got that worn sort of look. I don't know if you, how's that look on with the light? You okay?
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
You can see that the pupils and the eyes, these are from the end of the first Avengers movie, where he has those piercing sort of white, blue, almost human eyes. Yeah, this is the style again that I went with for that particular. You know, I picked two different styles of comic, and then the eyes. You get a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, it's really nice. You know, really come out really well there. Skin tones are perfect. So you've got a little bit of oh yeah, this might be the best of them all. So, and you've got the other head here, which is, this one is from Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, this is the skin tones and the colour. It's got a little bit more of a bluish tone compared to the purples. So like blue with purple highlights. So I thought, you know, this would actually be perfect. Oh yeah, that's very nice. Very happy with that. It's just got them crazy purples going there, all the way down the face, and all the like lines. Really nice. Very good details, and I've got the pure whited out eyes from you know, some of the other comic sort of looks. That's really nice. That really has come out amazingly well. I could not be happier. Ian Wilkinson absolutely smashed this to bits. There's not one part of it I don't like. And then when you get the, let's have a look. Look at this one. And then you have the, I'm really bad at putting this in. So let's have a look. It like sits in a particular way. Well, the best way to do it is to take this off, because I'm very retarded at this. I think it goes in like that and then sits, you know, in the thumb, like so. So that's what sits in like that. I think it's like that. I'll just leave it there for a second before I have a chance to mess with it. It might be the other way, where it sits in the finger. But really, wow. So lovely to get in a piece that is exactly what you wanted. Shading, the base, everything now just looks alive. Oh, I just love that the difference in colours. Look, you can see now there's ever so slightly variance of the shade of purple. You've got a couple of, this one's like, you know, infinity wise. This one's a little bit more sort of Thanos Rising with the red eyes. And then you have the Guardians of the Galaxy one as well, which is just a little bit more, you know, he's like blue, he's like got that blue sort of look to his skin. Yeah, man. So switch out that, and then we'll put in the old human eyes. There she is. I mean, just such great details that he's managed to capture in the face now. You just touch it here, turn the brightness up if you want. Yeah, very good. Very nice elements. I couldn't be more pleased.
His eyes actually follow you.
Yeah, I mean, they just look, I mean, they're really small, and the helmet sort of comes over the top of his head and blocks the eyes. So how he's managed to paint those pupils, and they're dead straight, they're like fucking bang on centre. He's done such a great job. I mean, photographs don't do any justice to this piece. This is the best Thanos piece I've got. Even better than the maquette. This is exactly what I wanted. You know, it looks bang on comic book. It's perfect. Shading's perfect. The heads, everything's beautiful. Really, really pleased. What an absolute gem. I'm glad that I kept these helmets the standard blue, because he was like, do you want me to change the blue on the top of the helmets? And I said to him, no, I think they'll give good contrast to the statue, and they really do. And you can see clearly there, I've got a couple of comments. Somebody said to me that the skin colour is too similar to these blues, but I don't think it looks anything like that colour at all. That you can clearly see that there's a big difference in those colours. I mean, really, get a little lower. Yeah, man. Look at these details in there. Very nice. Beautiful. Have a little switcheroo. Really lovely.
A switcheroo.
Switcheroo, yeah. Learn the lingo, but I don't want to be RaddTitan and RaddTitan team. Learn the lingo quick. So what we'll try, I think I might go with this actual pose. It's strange because I always use the hands holding the cube pose, but I'm really digging the hand up on this actually now. So we'll see how this goes. I just want to be really careful with the paint. You can see there where the thing has basically gone onto the top of the paint. That's because there's these cushion things underneath there, and they've sort of touched it when the paint. Doesn't matter, you can't see it when the thing's down, but now you've got that look, you know, where his eyes are a little bit more forward.
I thought you liked this one.
I do, I really do, but I don't know what it is. I think now, because I think this was my favourite. I think this was my favourite when it wasn't very well shaded, because now his hands actually hide. I'm gonna step back here. Come right back to the whole piece. So you don't know. That's it. So you can now see, yeah, there you go. Now these arms actually hide a lot of the shading on the body. You see what I'm saying? The hands actually come across and block all this
the
up.
abs and stuff.
Well, yeah, I just think now you lose it. It still looks fantastic, but with the arm up, you can see that whole body just so much better. It's interesting how these changes. It still looks fantastic, man. It still looks absolutely crazy. Gold, I was really worried about the gold because it's a really big project, really arduous task, and I think he smashed it, absolutely smashed it. So let's pin this off now, change one of the heads. Let's look at this. Let's go with the Infinity head now, the Guardians. I mean, that's the only thing is it's like looking a little bit of a different way. Very nice. Yeah, man. Details, lines in that face. Really nice. Beautiful. I literally have nothing that I dislike about it. It's exactly what I wanted. I have to give a massive thank you to Augustin Lowe for helping me with the shading of the blues, because I followed his blueprint there, and the rest is all mine. So I'm going to give myself a big pound back. I think I did a great job. Last one. I actually think this, with his hands being the way that they are, I really like it where his eyes are straight as opposed to the side. You know, that's nice as well. I love all the portraits now. Because this is the same basic portrait, I mean, that's just completely different now. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's exactly the same portrait, just one has a helmet and one doesn't. And I don't think they look remotely the same anymore. What a great job. Okay, so I think we'll leave it there. Let me know what you think. Give me your comments. Thanks for all the support while I've been doing this project, and everybody that's asking for updates and stuff. Like, comment, subscribe and share, and be safe, be lucky.